Welcome to episode 2 of my free 6-part video series about my back masterclass, and in this video, we'll be utilizing an elastic band and a foam roller. My recommendation is to go back to episode 1 first and start learning how to do proper breath work and keeping your spine in neutral position. And in this video, I'll be demonstrating how to use the foam roller and the elastic band to help elevate your weak hip flexors and your weak lower abdominal muscles. That's very difficult for most of my patients with back pain because when they're weak, they're compensating utilizing their lumbar spine instead of really engaging your core. So this becomes a helper as a supporter for those weak deep core muscles. Hi, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. If you're new to my channel is about Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, health and wellness. And in this video, I'll be demonstrating how to jumpstart and strengthening your weak areas, especially if you have chronic back pain. If you're suffering also from hip pain and you don't know where to start on how to fix your back pain for good, and usually it's hard to start because of pain, and that's why I'm here to guide you utilizing all of this lovely equipment, proper breath work, keeping your spine in neutral, keeping in check on how to engage those muscles, and utilizing my gentle Pilates, yoga, and physical therapy. I also recommend that if you can watch my other core back immersion series, wherein I discuss the importance of all of these elements, a method where I utilize for my patients, and I also share it to my online followers in my different platforms of social media, where they see amazing results and finally regaining their life without back pain. If you have scoliosis, weak core from postpartum, or injuries from your back from sciatica, disc herniation, or and different kind of soft tissue injuries. And that's why you have to start gentle, safe, and effective. So let's begin the program. We are going to lie on your back and the foam roller will be on your pelvis. I know most of you could have different kind of diagnosis in your lumbar spine, and don't be afraid to place this on your pelvis. If you're an absolute beginner, my recommendation is to use a rolled towel. When you have a rolled towel, it's softer and it's not too harsh on the area, especially if you have SI dysfunction, which means your sacrum and iliac joints are not connected. So you want to make sure you are ready before lying on a foam roller. The purpose of this, people are asking me what's the purpose of this, is that when those weak hip flexors and weak abdominal muscles, when you elevate them, when you start lifting it up, the foam roller gives a support and a gentle massage on your tight paralumbar area. You don't want to place this on your lumbar spine because that's a big no-no. That's not a good support, or on your hamstring. My recommendation is to place this on your glutes, which is the largest muscles of our body. And then when you're in this position, you want to start proper breath work. As you inhale, that we learned in episode 1, you want to make sure you expand laterally on your rib cage. And when you do that, your diaphragm descends and your abdominal muscles open up so that your pelvic floor, which is part of your core, starts moving with breath. So when you open that, your pelvic floor lifts. And then with the elevation against gravity, you are healing that area. There's less pressure. And then when you exhale, you don't want a downward pressure towards your pelvic floor. You want to imagine how you zip it up, a tight chin, breathing out your mouth all the way to your navel, and then exhale until you really squeeze the air out, and then tighten your whole lumbopelvic hip complex, your lumbar spine, your abdominal muscles, and your hips. You tighten your glutes all at the same time. I know it's a lot of mindfulness, mind-body awareness. That's why I'm here giving you as much verbal cue feedback so you get ahead of this jump starting, regaining life without back pain, to have a stronger core and improved posture. We have 3 more deep breaths in this position. And now I'm rolling a little bit posterior tilt. Inhale, expand, and then zip it up. Last set. Inhale, exhale, zip it up. Well done. After warming up our engine, which is a crucial key for success, now you can start moving your legs. Inhale. Exhale, we'll start tabletop, which means you're gonna lift one leg up with your knee bent to 90 degrees and then zip it up. And then inhale, exhale down. And then you switch. Breathe in first and then exhale, lift 90 degrees. Align with your body. Zip it up, inhale. And exhale down. Slow and steady, we're not rushing. 3 more. Switch. Last set. And last one on your right. If there's more pain going down your leg, then this is not the right position for you. We need to centralize the pain. And if the foam roller is still too difficult, get a roll towel or get a softer foam roller. And there's different firmness of a foam roller. The black is the hardest, and there's white, blue, and then black. Or depending on the manufacturer that you're going to get the foam roller. The next exercise is tabletop with hip abduction. So inhale, zip it up, tabletop, and once you reach the tabletop position, you're going to slowly open your hip out, making sure your knee and foot are level together without twisting your spine. So that's why I like the foam roller. It maintains that positioning, because if you're just flat on the ground, you might be twisting and lifting your body to the side, and you don't want that. And then inhale, back center, and then exhale down. And then switch to the other side. And then exhale, open. Inhale, back center, and then exhale down. We have 3 more. Inhale and exhale down, and then switch. Inhale, exhale, open. Inhale and exhale down. 2 more, my friends. Feels so good on your hips. Last set. And last one on your right. Well done. And now we are progressing with extending your leg. So when you extend your leg, you're stretching your tight hip flexors if you've been sitting a lot, keeping the other foot planted on the ground or on the mat to support with your knee bent. You can hold on the foam roller for those with really weak core and they have difficulty stabilizing it still. With your toes pointing away, inhale, expand your ribcage, expand your abdominal muscles, and then zip it up as you slowly lift your foot up with your knee lock, toes pointing to the heavens, and breathe out, zip it up as much as you can. If you're not 90 degrees yet, that's fine. It takes time to increase that flexibility. And once you reach that area, then you dorsiflex, which means plant, and then dorsiflex. Feel that beautiful stretch on your calf and hamstrings with your toes pointing towards you. If you can lock your knee, that's fine. That's slightly bent. Try your best to lock and have it lower if you can't go all the way up yet. I'd rather have it lower than all the way up without your knee lock. And then exhale, slow and steady, roll down the mat, slow and steady until you can reach all the way down. We have 3 more to go. Once you reach down, you plantar flex again, toes pointing away, and lift as you exhale. And then dorsiflex, inhale again, and then exhale down. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, dorsiflex, plantar, dorsiflex towards you, exhale down. Last set. Inhale, plantar flex, and lift. Dorsiflex, and then down. Well done. Now let's switch to the other side. Bend your left knee, extend your right. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Lock your knee, feel the beautiful stretch. And once you reach that area, inhale, dorsiflex, exhale down. 4 more. Breathe in. Zip it up before lift. And you might find one side tighter than the other, and that's normal. And that's why you might need one side an extra push to lengthen, as long as it's not creating more back pain. 2 more. Lift as you breathe out. Dorsiflex, inhale, exhale down. Last one, my friends. And lift. And dorsiflex, exhale down. Well done. Now slowly roll off the foam roller. You might be a little bit sore now because of that chronic pain that you might be suffering. You're going to place this elastic band around your thighs, and now you're going to place the foam roller underneath you in a vertical position. You sit down on it and then slowly lie down on the foam roller, making sure your head all the way to your lumbar spine is touching. So this is a great way to open up your tight chest and engage your upper back muscles with your hands pointing to the heavens, feet really planting down on the mat. And this is a little bit more challenging with weak core, so you might start shifting left and right. Try your best to keep your body stable and centered with your hands facing each other. Inhale, and then exhale slowly. Open your palms out and then touching all the way down to the floor, squeezing your upper back, and all at the same time, simultaneously open your knees out as well for a butterfly stretch with the elastic band around your thighs, so it engages your hip external rotators. And then inhale, back center, lifting your hands back to the center and your knees center. And then balance. So it's a lot of mind-body awareness. Inhale, exhale, open. Open your knees out, your palms out, and then center. 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out, open. Inhale, back center. Last set. And then center. Now we're going to do some diagonals, which means in my right hand and my left hand, we're going to go separate ways. As I lift my right hand diagonally towards the right with my thumb down, and then my left hand going to my side of my hip diagonally with my thumb up. And then inhale, exhale, back center. This is the PNF pattern that I've been utilizing. And then switch to the other side, my left hand now, thumb pointing down, and my right hand, thumb up to my right hip side. Inhale, back center, and then switch. We have 3 more to go. Squeezing your upper back once you reach down to the floor, and then switch again. Alternating left and right, like a cheerleader, called cheerleader stretch, or a PNF pattern to improve your posture. Last set. Squeeze your postural muscles, your posterior chain muscles. Last set. Inhale, exhale, and last one on the other side. Well done. Then hold, place your hands down on the side of near your hips area, face down, so you can balance the support, because you're going to challenge your core muscles as you slowly march left and right to tabletop. As you exhale, balance, keep that core engaged, knee bent to 90 degrees, toes pointing away, and then inhale down and then switch to the other side. You're going to shift your body weight a little bit to the left to balance as you lift your right foot up in a 90-degree bend. Exhale, and then switch again. Inhale and exhale. We have 4 more to go, my friends. Feels so good on your body to move, and mindfulness to slow down. Last set, my friends. And then slowly roll off the foam roller And that's it. I'm hoping you enjoyed my episode 2 of my free 6-part video series about back masterclass so you can regain your life without back pain to have a stronger core and improved posture. This method is amazing and helped a lot of my online students who I guided safely and effectively. And if you want to be part of this, click the link on the description below, write your name and email address so I can send you the rest of the videos to regain life without back pain so you have a stronger core and improved posture. And if you want to be part of the early bird waitlist as I reopen the class on March 1st, 2024, and you don't want to miss out because I wanted to keep it intimate, small, and I interact with my students online and my Zoom meeting calls. I want to make sure I guide you safely and effectively, so I like it that way as I reach out thousands of people all over the world, and it's first come, first serve basis. If you have more time today, watch episode 1, and if this episode 3 is already available, watch this video so you can start continuing your core strength. Until my next video training, always remember, be safe, be well, healthy you. Bye!